opening bell.
Well, David, the chip sector is obviously under tremendous pressure.
Let's come back to Micron for a second.
Absolutely.
All right, yesterday, this time we were talking NVIDIA, and there was those words, macroeconomic headwinds.
Right.
This time we just had Sanjay Mehrotra on talking about the benefits of the CHIPS Act. He's going to be there for the signing ceremony, which we will take live, President Biden, probably a half hour or so from now.
Right.
But what he also said is things have gotten worse in the last month.
Right.
And he went on to say the same things he's been saying, which is
gotten weak.
We're cutting CapEx, we're getting ready for this.
What they're trying to do is
long-term, everything's great. But he did admit things have gotten worse.
Right, because what he's trying to do is get inventory in balance, which has historically caused the bottom. The stock did rally 10 points from when he said it last time because, David, we believed him. Now, I think Sanjay Mehrotra is an excellent executive, and they've done a fantastic job. But forecasting right here has just gone out the window. Whether it be NVIDIA and Jensen Huang, whether it be Sanjay Mehrotra, the Intel. Don't forget, Intel completely forecast wrong.
Yes.
Pat Gelsinger. So I think a lot of the problems stem from the fact that people don't know how uncertain things are short term, but longer term. Well, we do need this very badly because we put a ban on solar panels. What happens if the Chinese decide to put a ban on chips, on sending chips here?
Could be an issue.
Put it on your. Could
be an issue. Although some of those who are in opposition to the CHIPS Act talked about the fact that there were still opportunities to actually manufacture chips for U.S. companies in China. Legacy chips, so-called.
Well, legacy
chips. They were upset about that.
It's very interesting. Yesterday, Applied Materials had a summit, and Ford was there. Ford is really deep in this because Ford's biggest problems are getting these large form factor chips. And Tom Caulfield, who is from Global Foundries, was there. Now, I think what's very interesting what you talked about is the handouts. Because these companies are all very wealthy. Why aren't they doing it themselves? And there's an answer, and it's never discussed. It is way too expensive to make chips in our country. That's the reason.
Right.
It's way too expensive. No one will talk about it. You don't build chips in this country because our labor costs are ridiculous. You don't build chips in this country because it's so much cheaper to build them in Taiwan. No one says it because it denigrates the American working person. But that's what's going on. When you go into a foundry, David, it's just Lam Research for Micron. It's KLA. It's Applied Materials. It's so much easier to put those machines in countries where there's cheap labor than in the United States. Now, Ohio does have inexpensive labor, but, let's just call a spade here, okay? There's not a desire to make things here because we are way too expensive.
So the government's putting a lot of money towards it to make sure it happens.
I went to an Irish fab for Intel.
But why wouldn't it bring the cost down? Is it really
subsidy.
Wages? I mean, I understand our wages may be higher.
It is wages. Well, because no one ever thought that. What's the problem with Taiwan? What a great place to make things, close to China, U.S.
The differential in wages is that great? I mean, it's not like Taiwan is.
The differential wages is huge. Just no one wants to talk about it. I've spent a huge amount of time on it.
You have. All right.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that because I was hoping that would not be the case.
Yep.
By the way, if you don't have ASMLF, which we've been banned China, Applied Materials, KLA 10 Core, just KLA, and Lam, which is the old Novellus and Lam Research, then you don't have anything. You just have empty buildings. I mean, remember, the IP is all U.S., which is those companies. But if we keep sending everything over there, then it makes our country weaker. So anyway, that's my little.
We got to spend a lot of money to potentially keep it here.
Exactly.
While we're on chips, NVIDIA day 2. Actually, as the day went along yesterday, the stock sort of
sold off a bit more. I told it was down 8. I said that's just wrong. And, it's our smallest semi position.
3% this morning.
Well, internally, David,
it's still well off its 52-week low of $140.
They missed by $2 billion on gaming. Once again, gaming has become the black hole, not unlike DocuSign. Not unlike Peloton.
Right.
You just game less. Now, to his great credit, Strauss-Zelnick said he never told you that it was even recession resistant. But a lot of people felt that our country was hooked on gaming.